Welcome back to part 2 of this episode of the Get Down featuring Mano. When shit musically got serious when you got together with the homies, was it LDN at first?
Alright, so this is what it was. It was pretty much like I started making music and then It's like I started making music, and a couple other homies started making music, and then it was like we like I grew up with these niggas. Like I knew Kai since I was like a little baby, like you know what I mean? Like I been knew him, so it was like, alright, I'm gonna rap with you because I know you, know what I mean? And I knew his homies, and it was just like it was cool. Like I knew Benji for a long ass time. I knew all those guys, so it was just like cool. We grew up as a family kind of before we started rapping, and then it was just like we started rapping. It's cool. You know what I mean? Like it just all worked. Like it was perfect timing. My word.
Do you guys
it was like some high school musical shit.
Do you guys all know each other,
Yeah.
or was there like people you knew well and some people you kind of like knew from?
Like we all met at different timing, but like we all know each other. Like you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I feel that.
Yeah, and it's cool too when you have that kind of chemistry with people that goes like beyond the music. Like you could see that you guys are like good friends when you're like doing your thing together.
Because also this shit is hard.
Yeah.
Even to do with your friends, right? Like even with your friends, you're gonna have disagreements sometimes. Like we've all been there.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And we've all been there. But like, if you're actually boys, you'll be able to figure that shit out, and you'll never try and like hurt each other. You know what I mean? Or hurt each other's career. You know what I mean? You'll have your disagreements. That doesn't mean you're not boys. It's about how you deal with it.
Nah, we never came to the point where like we're not boys. Like we always know how to figure this shit out. Like, we already came too far. Like we fucking like bro. There's too much shit that we already did for it to just be like some like like we ain't making music no more. Like, you know what I mean? We're already too deep into this shit.
No, I believe in the vision. Like I've been watching you guys. Like I saw y'all at, was it Hopscotch?
Yeah, we were at Hopscotch.
Yeah. All y'all on stage and shit?
Yeah.
That was buck.
That was wild.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was fun.
And like, just like, I've been seeing the moves and like, y'all got a lot of minds, a lot of good, solid minds like working together.
For real.
So it's just about like, keeping that shit tight.
Yeah.
It's like we it's not like we all think alike, but it's like the backgrounds that we have are somewhat similar. So it's just like everything that we, like, you know, we've been around this area. Like, you know, we all seen the same shit. We all go to the same parties. It's like we're the same age. We've all been through the same, like, you know what I mean? Our teachers were the same. Like, everything was the same. So it just worked out good.
Mm-hmm. And it's also good sometimes when, you know, you don't want everybody to think exactly alike.
Right.
You want to have similar visions and shit, but, you know, because, you know, sometimes the way Franny thinks about shit is something I wouldn't think about shit.
I feel you.
Right? And vice versa. And that's why it's like a team. You know what I mean? And there's, what, 12 of y'all?
There's a bunch of us, bro. I don't even know. We got a group chat, though.
That's fucking modern life, son.
Yeah.
There's a lot of us, we got a group chat. I feel that. But that must be hard sometimes, because there was, like, when we were doing the Underdogs, it's just 3 of us. You know, shout out to Fee. Shout out to the Underdogs. Might be back, maybe. But just the 3 of us was hard to coordinate sometimes.
Yeah.
No,
You know
I feel you,
what I mean?
bro. It like, because it's not like we all have to specifically work together at the same time, but it's like, you know what I mean? Because like, I'll go out and I'll hang with Remy. You know what I mean? That guy, he produced Wrong Time and like a couple of other tracks on Call Me Mano, the album that I dropped. Like he's the homie. I've been reaching out to him, you know what I mean? Just dropping like some solo shit or whatever. And I've been making my own beats on some of those, you know what I mean? Just like doing my own shit or whatever. But not every song got to be an LDN song, but when we come together, we do what we got to do, make a bunch of tracks, save that shit for later, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's good. It's good to always have shit in the vault. And like, this is something like, you know, social media has not been one of my strong suits, you know what I mean? But I always thought like, how am I just like gonna remember to just post whenever the fuck I'm doing something? But like, a lot of these people will just like make a bunch of content in bulk over a couple hours and then just slowly release it. Mm-hmm. Like, it's good to always have something in the vault, because you never know when the momentum might pick up, or when you might need to pick the momentum up and you just need to drop something right then.
Well, I just never want to be like thinking like or feeling like I'm sitting around doing absolutely nothing, you know what I mean? I have to have something going, like for the shit that I want to do, you know what I mean? Like making music, like, even if I don't get famous, I don't really want to be famous, to be honest, but, like, I just really like making music at this point.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I can make music that still sounds good to me, like, I made a banger the other day, and when I'm excited to listen to the song in the morning, that's what I do this shit for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever find when you're writing that you're just going over it sometimes so much that you end up hating your own shit?
Yeah, tons of times. I deleted so many shits, bro.
Yeah.
But I don't know. My notes is just like, I don't even know, bro. It's just insane. Like, you already know what it's like to be writing and just like, oh, I'm not feeling this, gone. You write something nice, I'll save it for tomorrow, come back, you know what I mean? It's just writing.
But you know what? I try not to throw away even the ones that I think are throwaways, because sometimes you like look at it later and you'll be like, okay, like this was off, like my bar structure was all fucked up or whatever. But like the idea was cool, and you come at it with a fresh mind, you can make a diamond out of the coal.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I feel you. I don't know. Like, when I'm ready to write, I can, like, kind of do it kind of, like, fast. So it's just, like, if I delete something, it's, like, I know I could think of something again, you know what I mean? My mind's not, like, you know what I mean? If I don't like it, then it's, like, I'm never going to think about that again, most likely, because, like, that's not what I'm feeling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You gotta follow the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the worst is like, I generally write on paper, but occasionally I'll write on my phone.
Yeah.
And there's been times where I broke the phone and there was like some hot shit on there, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, that's
That's
my problem. The only time I wrote on paper was in grade 10 for the song Dripping. I wrote that shit on paper because, like, we were just in the fucking studio at school or whatever. So, like, I don't know, I had a busted at iPhone and I couldn't, like, do it right. So
Yeah.
I just had to write that shit on paper. And, like, some girl fucking was on the fucking computer using, what's the thing, GarageBand for me. She chopped it out for me or whatever. I dropped that shit. That was, like, the third song I ever made on SoundCloud.
It's still available?
Yeah, you can go listen to it right now. I love that song, actually. Just, like, good memories for me. Remembering, like, doing old songs. The first song I ever dropped, still on SoundCloud, actually. It's called Feta.
Dope.
Yeah.
And is your music on any other platform?
It's on everything. Search
On
Mano
everything?
SOS on anything you want.
Perfect.
You'll find
Mano SOS, you got Bandcamp and all that?
Yeah,
Go on Bandcamp, buy the shit.
for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you actually support. So what are you working on currently, and what's the future looking like for you?
What I'm working on currently, I can tell you a little bit about it. So pretty much what we were talking about earlier is how, like, it's hard. Some people can't listen to, some people, they won't be able to grasp what you're your vision, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on trying to get everybody to grasp my vision. That's pretty much all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, well, I think as an artist, it's really important to say what you want to say and not water your shit down, but also say it in a way that people can understand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? So it's like I'm saying what I want to say, but I'm saying it in a way where I'm meeting people halfway and they can understand me. You know what I mean? I found that was a problem I had earlier in my career, where I was just like, I wasn't really concerned about the listener.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna say what I want to say, how I want to say it.
I feel you.
Which is good, but if you can meet the audience where they're at, you can get them on board. So like when you do want to drop something that's more left field, they kind of got faith in you. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Nah, but like, bro, Mano's dropping fire. You already know Mano dropping fire. But like, yeah, I'm trying to master my sound, of course. That's number one. You know what I mean, I'm still getting to that point where I wake up and I'm listening to the song I just made and it's like bang, you know what I mean? So there's no worries. I'm just also making projects that are like, this sounds cool, you know what I mean? I can vibe with this.
It's good to have multiple projects on the go too, where you can kind of fuck with different things. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the cool thing about doing like collab albums. Like when we rap together, I find we don't sound like either of our solo shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like that's like, I don't know, I like to think my solo shit sounds.
Yeah,
It's
if the
like
well,
almost
if the well dries out, like you have multiple wells. So like if like ideas dry out in like one style, you can always jump to the other style. So you're always like creating and shit.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, man. I've been watching what you guys have been doing. I'm excited.
Hey,
for
appreciate
the
it, bro.
future. And it's been great to have you out here.
Oh yeah, anytime.
I'm sorry we do gotta cut it a little short because
It's
I
all
think
good.
our man's gotta go do some shit. So
Hey man, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
all the time you gotta do what you gotta do.
I respect that, cuz.
No doubt. It
Do
is
it.
what it is. But yeah, it's a pleasure to have you. Is there anything that you want to shout out while you're here?
Shout out my mama, I love you. Shout out my daddy, I love you. Shout out my family, I love you. I could turn that shit to a song, damn.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that. I thought you were right for a second.
Nah. Yeah.
No, but that
Shout out everybody, you know, whoever helped me out and shit. Okay.
that's the end of the hook.
Yeah.
That's it.
Shout out to everybody.
It's beautiful, man. It's
Yeah,
love.
nah, I love that.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, the audience. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to Sheldon. Shout out to Israel. Hope to see you soon. Glenn, Fee,
Bro.
Dane, Megs, I love you. The whole squad, Sippy, Underdogs.
You know what up? We here.
Lux. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. And a big shout out to our sponsor, Mezcal Agua Santa. Andrew, where you at, bro? We got to do another cocktail episode
Yeah.
soon. Love and peace.
Yes.
Oh yeah.